Hello and welcome to At Brookings. I'm Gigi Hinton. The economy is slowly rebounding, but that's just one side of the story. We'll hear from a panel of mayors and other experts who say local governments haven't seen the worst of this recession yet. Then the stimulus plan and other federal interventions will soon expire. Is the economy strong enough to make it on its own, or are we on the verge of a double-dip recession? We'll have all that next at Brookings.
This is At Brookings, a review of news and events for the week of November 16th, 2009.
While many are talking about the promise of the recovery, local and city governments across the nation are bracing themselves for more economic pain, as we hear from a panel of experts at a Metropolitan policy event hosted by the program's director, Bruce Katz.
Our partners at the National League of Cities have conducted a very timely survey showing that nearly 9 in 10 city finance officers are reporting difficulties in meeting fiscal needs in 2009 and expect the same in 2010. The pain is widespread, from foreclosure-stricken cities and metros like Phoenix and Vegas to areas like Cleveland and St. Louis and New York, suffering losses in auto and manufacturing industries and financial services, and those places that are heavily reliant on state local aid in Massachusetts, New Jersey, most of the Northeast. And all this local level stress has serious implications for the national economic recovery.
One day, we could announce at 10 o'clock in the morning a new grant opportunity from the federal government, and later that afternoon, announce more layoffs and service cutbacks. The public is confused as to what in the world is going on, and that is a major challenge for us. Last point. Banks, investment banking firms, auto, all too big to fail. Cities and metro areas, all too important to fail.
As the recovery continues, the economy still struggles with weak consumer spending, rising unemployment, and a dicey housing market. What looms before us, economic stability or a double-dip recession? Economic Studies Senior Fellow Robert Lighton examines the possible outcomes.
Well, certainly we could have a double dip because so far, at least through the third quarter, we had good numbers, but those numbers were goosed up by the Cash for Clunkers program, the housing tax credit, the stimulus money that was in the pipeline, the Fed's buying gobs of securities and so forth, and all that stuff is going to be tapered down and eventually is going to come to an end. So there's a big question out there, what in the private sector is going to take over from the government? And are the entrepreneurs and existing businesses going to take the baton? We don't know that yet.
At Brookings is produced by the Brookings Institution. To learn more about the issues discussed on At Brookings, visit our website at brookings.edu.